Hello, how is everybody doing? My name is Tim, and I'm your host for the Blue Ridge Biker channel. I'm glad you could be here. Hope you can hear me. Maybe I'll get a little closer. Something I wanted to talk to you about. Been wanting to for a long time, just didn't know what to name it to get the most interest, because I know this is something very important that everybody, information, could use. But have you ever had a favorite pair of gloves or even a pair of boots that you got wet and they end up drying out, cracking, and you had to throw them away? And that's really disgusting. It's really disheartening, especially when you have a pair that you really like. I got this pair of gloves I bought back when I bought my Honda GL 1200 Gold Wing Aspencade back about 1895. And the gloves weren't, I don't think I paid but about $25 for them. They're Honda line, they're Honda brand, and the stitching is excellent. As you can see, the stitching is held up very, very well. And so I just started protecting them the only way I know how. And that is, you can use whatever brand you want, whatever's in your area, locally, regionally. But I use a little bit of mink oil. And it's great stuff, but you don't don't wait until the gloves dry out and crack. It's too late then. You have to use, just like your motorcycle, it's regular routine maintenance annually. And if you're ever out riding in a rainstorm and your leather does get wet, your leather jacket, boots, whatever, let them air dry. Just let them air dry. If you don't, maybe put a fan on them. Do not put them near any external heat source. Do not do that. It'll dry them out, make them crack even that much faster. But this is what I do once a year, and these are my go-to gloves. I have several pair. Some I've only worn once or twice. These I wear every time I go riding. They're my go-to gloves. It's easier if I put the glove on. Take a clean, dry rag, a little bit of mink oil. I know I'm about out. I need to get some more. I use this stuff because it's great. And just rub it into the leather. Just rub it right in, everywhere, all over, front and back, between the fingers. And what I want to emphasize is make sure, because in the wintertime, when these things start leaking, cold air and rain, they start leaking during the seams along the fingers, around the outside of the fingers there. Or the inside rather. So make sure you put a good coat, and I mean a good coat, along the seams and all over the rest of it, everywhere, front and back. But anyway, these have been done fairly recently. After you do that to both of them, and even your leather vest if you want, lay them out on just a piece of newspaper and let them air dry and let it soak it in, because when they get wet and dry, it dries out the natural oils of the leather and they crack. And this puts the nutrients back into the gloves to help protect them, make them last longer, and prevent them from cracking. Put them on a newspaper, let them air dry for at least 24, maybe 48 hours. Then take another clean, dry rag and wipe off any of the excess. Any of the excess on the gloves that hasn't soaked in, and you'll be glad you did. When the oil soaks into the leather, it gives it a different texture. They're very soft, very flexible. I got great dexterity. I don't like big, thick, bulky gloves like ski gloves. These have a thin insulation in them. They're good to about 35, 34 degrees. Any colder than that, there could be ice on the road, and I have no business on a motorcycle in roads that cold. I have ridden up in the mountains with the water coming off the rocks. It's frozen solid, and the sun hits it, looks like crystal, and it's beautiful, but it's dangerous because there could be some ice on the roads. I only do that when the roads are dry. Make sure they're dry. Also, if you go up and do the dragging, don't go until after 10 a.m., even in the summertime, because at nighttime there's sometimes a heavy dew in the mountains. The climate in the mountains is like parts of Canada. It's like a rainforest. Actually, it is a rainforest, and even in the shady spots, it may be long after 10 o'clock before the roads are completely dry. You may be riding along, hit a curve, it's in a shady area, and it's wet. And You just got to be careful. Ride your own ride. That's the best thing I know. There's a lot of things I could say about that, but I wanted to keep this video on gloves. And here I am starting on another video. But let them air dry 24, 48 hours. Do not put them near any external heat source. Wipe them off with a clean, dry rag, any excess, and they're good to go. They're good to go. They're water resistant as you can possibly get them. And these are so old. This zipper still works great, but the zipper on this one is broken. And but they fit so tight enough that they're still good. I'm not going to lose it off my hand. But that's just a little tip I wanted to give you. Very simple and easy. And that's the only way these gloves have lasted since 1985. And this is 2021, August. And other than that one zipper, they're still as good as brand new. So your gloves, your leather gloves that I've spent as little as $25 for, are almost virtually indestructible. They could last indefinitely, as long as I keep maintaining them. And the same goes for your stuff too. And just maintain your equipment, just like you do your bike. Thanks once again. And please, if you liked anything about this video, please click like. Ring the bell. Click on subscribe. Ring the bell so you know when the next video is coming out. And I ordered some new equipment, better camera equipment. I went on a ride with my camera, my iPhone 8 Plus, in the pocket of my mesh jacket and rode down the road. The wind noise was so bad. Them things have a fantastic microphone, and you cannot plug in an external mic. The noise was so bad, there's no way I can do a video with this equipment stuck in my pocket while going down the road. So I ordered some new stuff, so that means I'm going to have more videos, better quality. And not only that, when I go on a ride, I'll be able to take you along with me and make it even more exciting and more informative, and hopefully maybe even entertaining. So God bless, take care, and remember, your gloves take care of you if you should go down, and protect you from rocks, bugs, rain, cold. Why not protect them too, okay? God bless. Bye.